Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha, Kodash. Double honor to my apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Brother Kassad, and it's going to be a news update. And I'm going to bring out a few scriptures dealing with this article from activistpost.com. It is entitled, "Why are online banking services suddenly being disrupted on a massive scale all over the United States?" It says, should we be concerned about all of the problems that are suddenly erupting at our banks? U.S. banks have been shutting down hundreds of branches. They have been laying off thousands of workers. And as I discussed yesterday, vast numbers of customers' accounts are being unceremoniously shut down without any warning whatsoever. If all of that wasn't bad enough, now endless glitches are plaguing our banking system. For example, the glitch that caused paychecks not to be deposited at many banks on Friday still has not been fully resolved. So you got problems within various banks here in the United States of America. All right. Not to mention, we're dealing with hyperinflation right now. I won't say hyperinflation. Hyperinflation is a overstatement. I would say we're dealing with inflation right now, but there's going to be a time where we're going to experience hyperinflation, and we're seeing the beginning stages of that. You go to your grocery store and you go to your grocery store and you buy a couple items, and the costs are through the roof. And the balance between the what you getting paid and how much you gotta spend on bills is a very unbalanced economy. Okay, people are living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna go into the scriptures. This is Isaiah 24. Matter of fact, let me get the whole chapter. This is Isaiah 24:1. It says, "Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof." Okay, and the Most High is about to make this happen. All right, this is when the Most High brings judgment upon the world through the destruction. Okay, Scripture say the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Okay, and what's gonna have the power to do that is the ICBMs, the intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, the weapons of mass destruction that is going to be used in this next world war, which is World War III. All right, which can pop off at any moment right now. All right, and before I continue on, I also wanted to bring out how the United States is in debt trillions of dollars. Trillions and trillions of dollars, man, and it's increasing at a very, very rapid rate. But yet they keep printing out more and more money, which is leading to more and more debt and inflation. Okay? Money that's not backed by any real precious substance. Verse 2. "And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him." All right, so everybody gonna be in the same boat when When you can't get your money out the bank, guess what that makes you? That makes you poor. Because a lot of these people's money is going to be in the bank. And when they're not able to make those bank runs and take out that money, which that money that they're going to take out is not real money. It's Federal Reserve notes anyway. All right. So you go to take these Federal Reserve notes. All right. And you're not able to. And let's say that you are able to take out the Federal Reserve notes, or let's say that you have Federal Reserve notes stashed away. You got some people that hoard money, that don't believe in banks, right? Let's say that you have a bunch of Federal Reserve notes that you've been saving up for a time of calamity. That money is not going to mean anything during the day of the Most High's wrath. During the time of Jacob's trouble, during the time of when shit hit the fan, the economic collapse, race riots, martial law, the U.S. dollar is going to become obsolete. It's going to become vain and useless. It's not going to help you in any way, man. It's not going to be worth anything. The scriptures say, riches profit not in the day of the Most High's wrath. Okay? Your money is not going to save you, man. And we're coming into, they trying to do away with this system and bring in a new world order system, man. The cashless society, man. And guess what? That system is going to be vain. Because it's going to be a credit-based society. It's going to be a credit-based system, man. A digital system, which digital currency has no physical value, man. At all, whatsoever. So that's not going to deliver you. You guys that sell out and that get weak and take the MOTB, you're going to be destroyed, man. You're going to be deceived, and then you're going to be led to the slaughter, man. You're going to burn up in that lake of fire. And that's the Revelation, the 14th chapter. All right? So that's it on that. And this is 2nd Ezra 16. I get straight to the point. 16 and verse 21. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Yeah, man, these people don't know what the hell is going on. These people still think they're in good case. Oh, because they think that America's going to always bounce back. See, something might go down, right? But these people, some calamity might happen. Some big issue might go down where everybody's on edge, such as a 9/11 situation or a pandemic situation. When people become more spiritual, people become more in tune to, the Bible and alternative news, right? Because you got these whistleblowers out here on YouTube and in different platforms, social media, so forth and so on. But, when America bounces back, so to speak, which it never truly bounced back, all right, but when they put a Band-Aid, so to speak, on the wound, all right, people go right back to sleep. When they're able to go back to their jobs, when they're able to continue to go to the club and jump on a flight to the next country, all right, and do all these different worldly things, carnal things, they think themselves to be in good case. Oh, you could go to McDonald's and get you you could go to McDonald's and get you a Big Mac, all right, and a fry. You could go to Chicken Spot and get you a bucket of chicken. You go to your pizza shop and get you a big ass pizza pie, and it's somewhat still at a decent rate. So they become ignorant, willingly ignorant, man. They become like docile, like sheep, man. Like scattered sheep. The scriptures say Israel's a scattered sheep, man. But the Most High blinded them because it's not given for them to have understanding on the signs of the times. And it says, even then, And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And you got a lot of distractions, man. You got, bread and circuses, man. You got a lot of irrelevant shit that's being broadcast in the news. We don't give a damn about, these celebrities' problems or their divorces or such and such got arrested for beating his wife. We don't care about that stuff. What's the real news, man? What's going on? What's really going on with the economy? What's the truth behind the economy? What's the truth behind the war between Israel and Palestine? What's the truth behind the war between Ukraine and Russia? All right? And why is America's military all around the different countries in the Middle East? They're not gonna go into these different topics. They're not gonna go into these different matters, situations that really matter. All right? They want to feed you with bread and circuses and a bunch of distractions. This is why the scriptures say that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, man. To those that are not in the know. That's why the Lord told his men and those that are going to wake up in the future, watch as well as pray, man. So that you can be on point and stay in the spirit and know what's going on and blow that whistle, that spiritual whistle, and give warning to the rest of the people that's going to receive it and that's going to take heed. All right. This is James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, which is the elites of Esau, Edom, the so-called Illuminati. Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you, which is what? Slavery. Ultimately slavery, destruction, judgment. All right. Recompense for all of the wrong that they have done. That shall come upon them. Poverty. It says your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Yeah, their riches, which is this system that they have, man, is corrupt, man. Is rigged. All right, it's rigged against. It's not a system that's built on equality. It's rigged for the beginning with so-called white people. This is a so-called they have the term white privilege. All right. And the Israelites, man, they get the short end of the stick. It says, and your garments are moth-eaten, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days. Okay, their riches is corrupted, man. All right, and they're being exposed for all the rape, robbery, and murder that they have done to obtain these riches, man. Because they do have the real riches. They have control over the resources. They have control over the gold, silver, and cattle, livestock. All right, different fields. All right, which they have coveted and taken by violence. All right, but the Lord is gonna bring judgment upon them, and that ultimate judgment is what? That nuclear destruction, man. Verse 4, it says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields. It's talking about the poor, which is talking about the nation at the bottom, which is the children of Israel. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners. It says, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Yeah, Esau with his unjust taxes. All right. Esau with his usury, man. Okay. Which his usury is, he goes beyond the mercy. You know what I'm saying? Because usury isn't wicked. It's when you overdo it and when you go beyond having mercy upon the people, man. He has no mercy, man. These taxes is unreal, man. Which income tax itself is unlawful. It's there's no, really, it's unconstitutional. Okay, if you want to go according to Esau's law, but every year you gotta fucking pay these taxes, and then on top of that, you getting taxed before you even receive your check, man. Your check, which comes to you mostly, majority of people get paid every 2 weeks. All right, or monthly, whatever. When the scriptures say you're supposed to receive your wages every day. All right, and you being taxed out of that. All right, and you're getting paid. You're not getting paid real currency. You're getting paid Federal Reserve notes. So yeah, it's being like it says, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields. So your wages is being kept back by fraud, man. All the work that you've done for this man, and he's not even giving you, your just due. All right, and that's why the children of Israel is crying to the Lord, man. All right, but that's really talking about the elect. The elect is crying to the Lord, man. Then on top of that, they want to hit you with all these different debts, student loan debts, and you might have a car loan debt, all these different loan debts that you got to pay back, knowing that you don't have no way to pay these things back because, here it is, you got all these debts you got to pay, but you don't have no money to pay these debts. And then they want to raise the interest on these different debts. That's why we call this man the devil. That's why the scriptures call this man the devil. He is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. He is the adversary to the Most High and his people. And this man must be taken out of power, man. Because this man is waxing worse and worse in his evil deeds, man. And if he continues on, he's going to destroy the whole planet Earth, man. Which they're already destroying. When you read Revelation 11 and 18, man. Okay? So, I'll close there with that. Lord, when this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.